Okay, let's make sure audio is working. Okay, let's make sure audio is working. All right, audio is good and we're ready to go. What's going on, everybody? It is your boy, Malin. I'm sorry to sound a little bit exhausted and tired, but I had a rough end to my work week. I had to work the late shift on Friday, and I think I mentioned at the end of my last live stream that I was doing with the Road to Glory Texas Tech player live stream that I wouldn't be able to stream until maybe later that night, but I just was not feeling up to it. I did not get back home until like almost midnight on Friday night. So yesterday I spent honestly a lot of time, sleeping and trying to recover, and I have to go back to work tomorrow, of course. So that's why I didn't live stream yesterday, because I was still so exhausted from a Friday night at work. And I'm still a little bit drained, a little bit tired, but hold on a second, guys. Hold on a second, guys. Okay, all right. I'm just making sure that we were still good. It looks like we still are. Sorry about that. So anyway, we're getting back into the Texas Tech College Ball 27 Dynasty live stream series. We're getting ready to start the next season. In the first year, for those of y'all that didn't watch this, we actually won the national championship. That's right. I took over Joey McGuire. I'm not creating myself for a coach. I'm taking over Joey McGuire and just trying to run the Texas Tech program as long as I feel like it. It's kind of interesting that I won the national championship in my first year of the Dynasty after taking over for just one season. It's hard. It's been hard for me to get motivated really to get back into this because I've already won the national championship once. So it's kind of like, what else do I really need to prove for this Dynasty mode? I've already done it with my school. But I want to try see if I can lead them to another national championship maybe in the next few years. If for some reason we win it this year, I honestly might just not do any more streaming of this because it might get a little bit redundant or boring for me by that point. But anyway, we're here and we're ready to start it up again. So first things first, I got to show you guys a look at our new team because we have a new face at quarterback. You can see our overalls. We're an 87. We got an 89 offense and an 86 defense. We do have a new quarterback, Kamario Taylor, who we got from the transfer portal. I kind of want to look at his player card because I want to see his stats from last year, so maybe I can kind of see where he was once again, because I keep having to remind myself. So last year, he played at Mississippi State, and he threw for over 3,500 yards. He had 25 touchdowns to 10 interceptions. So he's coming here after getting a chance to fully start over there at Mississippi State. He's now coming from the transfer portal to be our starting quarterback. And I know what you're thinking. Well, Will Hammond just led us to a national championship, and now he's being put on the bench. Look, Will Hammond is a 79 overall. This guy is an 86 overall. I think he's going to bring us a whole new dimension. I would not be surprised if Will Hammond decides that he wants to really get serious about transferring after this year. And you know what? If he wants to do that, I'm just going to go ahead and let him. And then again, you never know what could happen. Kamario Taylor could be one of those players that has a bad injury history, and then we got to put Will Hammond back in. As far as the rest of the QBs, Bryce Pitt's a freshman. We have Grant McDaniel, who's still here, and Stephen Cannon, who was here last year as well. So we still have, a lot of the same quarterbacks from last year, but we also got a new running back in this guy named Caleb Hawkins, who we got from the transfer portal. I want to show you guys what he was up to last year. So he played last year at Oklahoma State. He had he played in all 12 games. He had 1,100 yards, 7 touchdowns last year as a starter. And he is a 92 overall running back. Now, Cameron Dickey is still here. So is Quentin Joyner and Jacoby Williams. All of those guys decided that they wanted to stick around, but honestly, I feel like that I should have let some of those guys go because I kind of spent a lot of the NIL money to keep those guys here because I wasn't 100% sure if Caleb Hawkins would come here. Not only that, but I'm still getting used to the whole NIL deal because that's a bit of the new elements that are in Dynasty mode. We actually have a fullback, a freshman, Deontay Moten. He won't play much, but I have him there. And look at Micah Hudson, 91 overall receiver. Now, with him, to make sure that he didn't go anywhere, I spent some NIL money on him, but he is going into his senior season, and he is going to be the man. Malcolm Simmons, who we had last year, is still here. Tristan Gentry, who's been on the team for a few years, getting a chance to move up the depth chart. He progressed. We still have, and also we got Kelshawn Johnson from the portal, not Kenny Johnson. He's gone. Bryson Jones is still here. Leighton Stone is still here. Santorso, Patasi, tight end Rylan Vagana, and we also have Thomas Ricks and Shea Lotelli. He's a freshman coming in here. So we didn't get a whole lot of extra. Really, quarterback and running back is what we got from the portal. Felix Ojo, the five-star recruit, left tackle. Already up to an 84 overall. That makes me feel pretty good. Ellis Gillian and Samuel Crawford are going to back him up. And as far as the left guards, we've got Cash Cleveland still here, Matt Goda and Connor Carty. Center, Joshua Bates. We lost our center from last year. Upshaw is still here, and Patrick McMath is still here. Blake Frazier is another guy we got from the transfer portal. He's an 86 overall right guard. Trent Wilson is still and Jordan Church are still here. Holton Hendricks is still here. Peters and Reisner. Jacob Ponton is still the starting right tackle. Daniel Still's still here. He's going to back him up. We got Brian Gilmore still here. Reginald Simpson is another transfer portal guy. And I think Alex Turnbull is a redshirt freshman for this year. Malik Autry, we were able to land him in the transfer portal. That was a big win for us. 82 left edge rusher. We got Mathis. And Enzo Nador is still here. We got Charles Anderson Jr. Jaden Cofield is still here. Nico Greer, McGee, Travis, and Neiman. CJ Fight. And we also have JoJo Johnson. John Curry's still here. I think he's going into his senior season. Yes, he is. Our Mike linebacker situation is a little bit weak. I'm not going to lie. Quamon Gates is a sophomore who's going to have to start for us. Frederick and Brock Galwas hasn't really developed a whole lot. I was hoping he would. Maybe this year's the year. I don't know. Will linebacker, we got Mason Posa. We've got John Crouch, Lane Baker, Trope, Wilson, and Braithwaite. Our cornerbacks did get a little bit of an upgrade with Des Ricks, who we got from the transfer portal. We still have David Martin still here, Brandon Jones, Ashton Hampton still here from last year, Dyer, Beal, Hackett. Peyton Morgan is going to be our new starting free safety. 77 overall is not too bad. Harrison Pilot's still here. We have Hardy and Robbins. Mikael Dingle is going into his final season, his senior year as a starting strong safety. Malika Square is still here. Marcus Ramon Edwards still here. Oliver Miles is another returning guy. We have Braxton Harris, and we got Milo Taylor. We had to get a new kicker and punter, basically. Gavin Rush is our starting kicker, and James Diallo is now the punter. So our roster is looking pretty stacked going into our second year and a chance to defend our national championship. We're starting out as the number 6 team in the country, and we're actually starting with a ranked matchup against 25th ranked NC State. So let's go ahead and confirm all these ideas for practice. Let's go ahead and set that. Let's do recruiting for this week. I filled up the recruiting board already with some guys. So now I just got to see kind of what we need to do. Let's see about maybe not fully scouted, which is probably just about everybody. So let's see if we can fully scout these guys. This might spend most of the rest of our points, but still. Okay, so we have 135 still to spend. Let me go by position. I want to see maybe who we got to kind of maybe who we should go like all in on. Let's see where everybody has us ranked. Okay, this guy Galladay, quarterback. Let's send the house on him. I think that'd be a good idea because he's got us number 2. Running backs. We go ahead and try to send the house on maybe Dobbs. Fullbacks. This receiver, Avery, has us number 3. See, maybe sending the house will help. Oh, we can't do that. Let's go ahead and do contact friends and family, and let's DM him as well. All right. So let's get ready to play Week 1 against NC State. It's a home game for us to start out the season. I think in this live stream, I'm going to do the first 3 games. I'm thinking that I might do some more simulation of games depending on who our next opponent is next week, which I forgot to look at. If it's an FCS team, I'll just send that game. Last year I played every game, but I think this year, for year 2, I'm only going to play like half the games, and the rest of them I'm going to sim. Part of me wants to see if, because of the guys that we got from the portal and the way that the roster is kind of still intact from last year's team, can we be a successful team just on our own? You know, will simming just do it for us? But we will see. Kobe Williams is still our kick returner because of his explosiveness. So here we go. It's a new era for the quarterback spot. Former Mississippi State transfer Kamario Taylor, a junior, 6'4", 231, is now our new starting quarterback. I said that even though we won the national title, I wanted to get better at QB, and I feel like I did that. We also got a little bit better at running back, and look at that. I mean, first play of the game is gone. Unbelievable. Wow. What a start to year 2. Caleb Hawkins to the house. Unbelievable. First play of the game. We stole it from our rivals, too, in Oklahoma State. But then again, I think that winning the national championship for us, that's going to convince a lot more kids to be coming here in the next few years. If I can win multiple national championships with Texas Tech, that would just be phenomenal. I'm still shocked that I was able to win it last year. We had some tough matchups in the playoffs, but hey, we were the last team standing and won. So I'm kind of I've been resting on those laurels for the last couple of weeks. That's why I haven't been chomping at the bit to get back into this dynasty. But I'm still trying to make sure, but I'm still not having it go anywhere. I'm still going to be active in it. Not super active, but, still going to be doing it. And like I said, it's just tough because, I already won the national championship, so I've been in the mountaintop already with the Dynasty. So now it's just trying to get back again. I'd like to, but at the same time, if we don't get there this year, I'm not going to get too upset about it. We'll just have to, try to rebuild, which actually could be motivating for me if we don't do as well as we should this season with the expectation of going to the national championship and winning it again. Then I'm going to have to go back to the drawing board a little bit and get this fixed. I know my words are kind of all over the place right now, but there's the reality. But the reality of that, like I said, is that I'm still, even though it's been almost 2 days, I am still exhausted from what happened at work on Friday. I work in TV news as a photographer, so I'm not going to go into the details of what happened at work. Let me just say it was an extremely long day, and there was so much going on that I did not expect to be involved in, that by the time I got home at like midnight, because normally I'm supposed to get off for that shift at like 10:30, I was stuck at work dropping video and doing a bunch of other stuff until like later in the day. So it was a crazy breaking news day. Not like where it was like blood and guts or anything like that, but it was like the biggest story of the day, and it was total chaos. And anyway. So that's one of the reasons why I didn't stream on Saturday. Why I've been very good about streaming on Saturdays, but yeah. Another reason I wanted to do a College Football 27 live stream of some kind is to talk to you guys about what I'm planning to do in the next few days. For those of y'all that might know or don't, Madden 27 Standard Edition, which is the edition of this game and also of Madden that I'm getting. I actually have already purchased Madden 27, and it's currently downloading onto my PlayStation 5 right now. So I will be getting into that stuff this week because it's the launch of the standard of the game. I think August 13th is when it launches, so I'm going to be doing hopefully like I did last year, a first impressions video, kind of going through my Cowboys roster, doing impressions of the roster, like looking at the top overall players, and also doing a little bit of gameplay with the Cowboys. I might just do the Week 1 matchup that they're playing in real life against the Giants, and we let one slip by our secondary back there. Lose the ribs for fight. I'm going to substitute somebody else. So I don't know how he got behind the defense, but it is what it is. Then again, I haven't really been paying too much attention. I've been talking and also playing at the same time. Sometimes I don't do well in those situations. But Madden 27 stuff is probably going to be popping more on the channel for a little bit, at least for maybe the next couple of weeks. I don't plan on doing the Superstar mode, though, until I finish Road to Glory, because I can't because I can't do the Superstar mode with my character until my career in college is done, and it's not done yet. I still have 2 more years to go, and I almost threw a pick with our new QB in this first throw. But I plan on starting up a Cowboys franchise first. You guys know that most of the time in Madden what I do is franchise stuff anyway, rebuilds and all that. So that's what I'm planning on doing.
You got to raise your sense of urgency, no question about it, David. Every
day
Pearl Flats actually felt like a celebration on campus for their fans.
There we go. Decided to go to the Crow route there, just give Mike Hudson a little better one-on-one chance there.
I understand that, but if you're a fan, keep celebrating, man, because you got your first natty, man.
All right, first down.
Whatever happens this
Mario Taylor finally getting the offense going here a little bit. Micah Hudson hauls in for his second catch. Let's go. Trying to give Micah Hudson attention to that Bolitnikoff award.
Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Lets it fly.
I tried to use or catch that. Probably not the best idea. But I'll be doing Madden 27 stuff on the channel for probably the next few weeks. So this might be the last College Ball 27 video y'all see for maybe a couple of weeks now, just because I'm moving on to Madden 27. But I'm not going to stop doing College Ball 27 stuff on occasion. But now with 2 games competing on my channel, I don't know how I'm going to really divide everything up. You know, what I really want to do. I think it just depends on how I feel every week, every weekend, what I want to do. I would have, and then again, I would have been streaming more this weekend had I not had to work so late and got back so late after work on Friday. Because yesterday I really just felt exhausted and still tired. I felt like I'm still trying to, you know, mentally recover, and I got to go back to work tomorrow, so kind of getting those Sunday scaries, if you know what I mean. So I'm trying to distract myself by doing this. But Madden 27 stuff, like I said, that's going to be really what's coming up on the channel next. I'm going to be starting up a Cowboys franchise mode probably next weekend, getting into the preseason games and seeing what I want to do there. I'm looking forward to doing that, though. Madden is, still something that I bought, of course, in the years we didn't have college ball games. So I'm looking forward to that. I've almost thrown 2 picks on this drive with Taylor, so I got to be a little bit better about protecting the ball. Okay, that was a decent route. Gentry gets 5 yards there. I'm going to go with the soft slant. I could go with the run here with Hawkins because he's been running the ball very effectively, but I think I want to pass it here. This slot slant might...
And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. And he's wrapped.
I don't even think he was looking. I don't think he was looking. That was a bad throw. Well, Hammond throws picks and Taylor throws picks too, I guess. Oh my goodness. Well, at least he didn't get super duper far, but we're getting it. Well, then again, we're number 6 and we're playing a ranked team already. We're not starting off with an FCS opponent.
From the gun, running back gets to give.
Come on, D.
Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
So that's what's next.
On first down leaves them with 2nd and short.
I'm actually going with a little bit of playing inside here.
Pulls it on the option.
Okay, well that kind of helped, but it didn't really help in the end.
Together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
So
they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Straight ahead, it's Scott. Sees a crease.
Oh man!
They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6. 2nd down coming up. Wilson to pass. Turns it
we almost got a pick.
He's down right
I think that was
short gain on the grab.
Curry.
They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. On the move.
Yeah, this QB is going to tuck it and run it a lot. Okay, so we got to go with like some spy stuff.
Momentarily, as the training staff is out to check on an injured member of the Wolfpack. They're in the red zone.
I'm gonna go cover 1 contained because of the quarterback. He's been tucking it and running on just about like every play. Yeah, doing it again. And he just scoots by everybody for 6.
And he'll race it to the house.
Woo.
Touchdown, North Carolina State.
They capitalized off the turnover. We just gave them a gift.
Need the option. The quarterback does a great job understanding that what the defense is trying to do. He's got space.
All right.
He takes it. Why pitch it when I don't have to? Makes the big, long, explosive touchdown play for this offense.
All right, let's get back on offense.
Here he
So we
comes
can
from
even the
inside his
score.
own 5. He
That was actually a
looking
decent
for
return
more
by
running
Jacoby.
room, but none to be found
All right,
as
let's
he
run the
stopped at
football
the
here.
23.
Hawkins has been getting like
Ready
5,
to
6
send the
yards a
offense
clip.
Back onto the field. Quick give. It's Hawkins.
He gets another big run.
First down.
But then again, kind of like last year, our offensive line has some of the same returners and some guys from the portal to replace those guys. So I think that's really been a big plus. Got a good lineman who can run the football well with probably just about any running back there. Let's get back to running the football. Last year with Cameron Dickey, that was our kind of go-to. I know we got a different running back, but still, I think the same concept is really still working. Okay, we're down to the 2-minute timeout. I'd like to end the half by scoring here. We might have to pick up the tempo a little bit, but I'm okay with doing maybe a few more runs. Oh, look at this. Did you see the block by Ponton, though? Did you see my man put his man on the ground? That was a heck of a block. When you have dominant offensive linemen like that, that can happen. Good catch by Hudson. Yeah, that's what we need. All right, let's go with slants here. Hudson can get open again. Might be able to hit him. Oh, got him. No, okay, I had him for a little bit, but the defender was right there waiting for him too.
Man, you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested.
I guess I forget that Taylor probably does have a little bit of scrambling ability to him, so I might need to get outside the pocket.
Nice job by the defense, man.
That was a pretty low throw. It was kind of behind him.
Get your hands through the contact of the football.
Post curl. Let's see about this. Called this play before. It didn't quite work, but maybe he'll do better here. Oh, touchdown. There we go. Got it to the tight end, Ryland. We don't have Terrence Carter Jr. anymore, so we're lacking a little bit at the tight end spot. And Gain is mostly known for his long snapping abilities in real life, so it's not the best tight end. But Taylor was able to find him on the post. We got the game tied up. I thought I was going to be throwing another pick 6 in the red zone. It looked bleak when I first threw the ball, so. But got it for the touchdown. We didn't have to burn a timeout at all on that drive.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
So, North Carolina, NC State, they have 1:28 left. They have all 3 of their timeouts. So they're going to try to go quickly here and score. But then again, they scored pretty quickly on the last possession, too.
The defense wouldn't let him lose.
They're not burning timeouts just yet. I guess they're going to. I mean, they lost 3 yards. I don't know why they would not burn a timeout there to get reset. But I fully expect they're going to go no huddle if they get any positive yards here. Okay. Well, they got out of bounds, so they don't need to. I want to kind of spread things out a little bit, even if we give up a first down. QB's going to start running, but he's not going to get close. I'm actually going to go ahead and burn a timeout because they're going to punt this ball. They're going to give us 36 seconds. If we get a solid return here, we might have a shot at a field goal. Last season, in situations like this, we were able to capitalize on a few occasions, at least with getting a field goal. And also, we got Hudson still here as the returner, so I like our chances, and that definitely helped. Okay, so I think we have maybe a couple of plays. Yeah, let's do this play. Let's do scissors right here. I like the post, the Gentry. He can get open. Dang it, he got jammed. Throw the flag, ref. He was mugging him the whole route.
The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit, and I think because of that, wasn't able to be as active.
But I found Simmons on the slant route there. I'm actually going to go ahead and burn a timeout. I think we still have a decent ways to go to get in field goal range. We got a new kicker. I don't really know how good his range is. It's definitely not good from this range. But if Hudson, if you can get open, sir,
goes to the
Got him.
wideout.
Here we go. All
Inside is
right,
Hudson.
let's go no huddle here.
Grabs a touchdown
See if we can run another play.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Here comes the heat.
Ah, okay. All right, we got 5 seconds left. Let's just kick the field goal. 34-yarder.
And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And the holder will put it down on the left half.
And I missed it, of course. It's kicking. This game stinks.
After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. So the offense has had.
I had a feeling when it left his foot, it was wide right. I was really hoping if I completed that pass to Hudson, it would have set it up in the middle of the field, and it would have been an easier field goal. I wouldn't have had to adjust the kicking arrow so much, and he probably would have been able to just kick it straight on. But we go to the half tied at 14, and I know NC State is going to get the ball back to start the half. And meanwhile, Buffalo pulls the upset against number 21 Michigan. So that's a surprise.
Pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
SMU loses to South Carolina, they're number 12. Appalachian State crushes number 24 Boise State. Yeah, they're going to be well out of the top 25 after this week. Man, that is a huge upset. Then again, if North Carolina State, if NC State keeps playing like they have against us, we're going to be put on upset alert too. I know it's 2 ranked opponents, but they're number 25, we're number 6. I don't want to lose week 1, especially with this new team. I mean, we got an upgraded quarterback, and right now it doesn't look like it's that big of an upgrade because it's still 3 red zone. Then again, it was my fault, but still.
Especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this.
Right now, we can't.
Crosses midfield. At the 30. The 10.
First play of the second half.
That one will give them the lead.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball.
I mean, I will admit, on defense, we are weak in some areas, unlike last year, but that was a pathetic excuse at defending the run there. That was awful. Especially do it in one play.
The ball bounces through.
Just let him take the lead back.
It will be a touchback. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Taylor wants to throw. Rush right in his face.
Go, Taylor. Oh, you got some speed on you, kid. He's tie rope in the sideline. Oh, my goodness. That was like a 40-yard run. Wow, okay. I did not know Kamario Taylor had that kind of wheels. I should have been running with him more. He was able to get outside of the pocket so quickly when I tried to scramble with him at first that I haven't seen that kind of speed in a quarterback to scramble in any of my Dynasty modes. So, okay, all right. I think I'm kind of figuring out what Kamario Taylor's game might be. Meanwhile, we get an outside zone play here, and Hawkins gets first down. He's got 164 yards on just 9 carries. The man is a beast in his first game as a Red Raider.
Right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
And we get sacked for the first time all this game this season.
Turning up the intensity. Now facing second and long after the defense.
I don't want to blame the offensive line so much there. That was just, I should have known to throw the ball quicker than that.
Got his man.
I only gained 4 yards on that play.
And right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. He's looking downfield to throw. And they can't.
That's a bad throw. I tried to do the post, but
and for the second time tonight, they'll
45-yard field goal kicker. That's a miss. Flag down, though. Is this running into the kicker?
Flag on the play. Now, if this is on the defense, it might not change that much.
Hold on. Okay, what does this do? What does this do? 1st and 10.
Man, I hope the
give us that first down. Thank you.
Worry about protecting them when they're on that plant leg.
All right, we're going to do this end around kind of to Hudson.
Mistake, so instead of getting off the field on 4th down,
touch pass. Get that block.
1st and 10. The defense wouldn't let him loose.
Ryland, get the block, dude. He's right there.
After
You're
losing a
supposed to
couple
hit
yards,
him.
it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving.
Whatever. You're
Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from
let's
making the
drop
grab. It'll be 3rd down.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Taylor wants to throw it.
Come on.
Fires to the right.
got it. Thank you. We needed that.
Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Nice job.
One of the reasons
Got
this
some.
offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch.
All right.
If this quarterback
Got the game
gets
tied
his
up.
progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man,
We
it's
got
your
to do
job
something
to
on
do the
defense to
rest,
stop
right?
this
You hit
rushing
me in
attack,
stride,
both
right?
by the
Stop
running back
running
and the
out,
quarterback.
breakdown, it makes it so
Good thing we
easy,
got
the
that
connection
gift
between
from
quarterback
the
and wide receiver.
from running
You
into
can
the
tell
kicker.
this
Although
is
our
a good
kicker
one.
made that
That's why they got
45-yard
6 on
field
that
goal, and I thought it was a
And
miss,
they'll
but he
bring
got
him down
it.
to get the offense
But I
started
wasn't
on the
about to
next
give up a
drive.
free first down, believe me.
Wolfpack offense comes out
Thank you
ready
for
to
running
start
into our
this
kicker.
drive. Going with the counter play here.
Okay.
Not
All right,
much
we
there.
contained him
They'll
to 1
give
yard.
him
That was
run to the
good.
14. Didn't get much
All
on
right, defense.
first
We got to
down
rise
and
up here. We got to
2nd and 9.
get a stop. I don't think we've stopped them all game. I don't think we made them punt. I don't think they have. We haven't caused a turnover either.
Powers through
How
the
did he get away from him?
I think he does a really good job on this 2nd down play of being very decisive.
This quarterback
getting
is
north
starting to-
south, making the play, and now setting up a much better 3rd down. That's a play we can.
Snags it, and there's
We're not in
running room.
position to stop that
Really
outright.
good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. Looking for room. It's
Oh,
Scott.
good stop in the backfield.
Knocked
Thank
down
you very
in the
much.
backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good
Good job,
day, but they
Dingle.
finally get to him on that run. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. The play fake. Right side, it's Scott. He's brought down, but there's a
flag
on the
down. I think
field.
that's
Let's see
roughing
which
the
way that's
passer.
gonna
Oh,
go.
come on. Curry.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. The defender got caught red-handed. The offense comes back out with a new
Going
set of
cover one
downs
contain.
after the penalty.
I don't like us spreading ourselves out at this
From the
point.
gun, running back on the move.
They're keeping
And I go back
things
to
kind of in
McKinn
the
too,
ground.
man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Got a man.
Okay.
It's Douglas.
It's the end of the third quarter. They got a 3rd down and 4, but they got another drive going. And we gave them 3 first down off the roughing the passer.
As we head into the 4th quarter, both of these running backs have been able to get it done on the ground.
Yeah, Jaden Scott, their running back, has over 100 yards. Hawkins has better stats, but tell you what, for week 1, this is definitely shaping out to be a pretty tough game. I knew they'd be a challenge, but I didn't expect our defense to play this poorly in certain situations. It's actually nighttime, so it's showtime, prime time.
Wilson will throw.
Oh, get him, please! Oh, goodness, if he completed that pass, I would have lost marbles. Okay, so we forced a field goal, that's good. This is a long field goal attempt, though. How long is this? Like 50-ish yards? And he actually got it. Wow. Okay, so their kicker's got a leg.
And I think I like the call, man.
At least it was just a field goal. We can take the lead back if we get a touchdown drive right
Go
here.
for the kick. He executes it perfectly. Defense, now it's your turn. We got the lead. We got to get a stop.
Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return.
All right.
Let's see what Holly Rowe
I don't think we have to get, like, too worried.
Here on the Red Raiders sideline, I can see a big-time decision looming.
Come on!
Pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Red Raiders now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down to the air. Pulls it in. It's Hudson. He's stopped.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
3rd and long, and he'll
That's
try
a
to throw
pick.
for it. Picked off.
God.
What a play to set him up. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them. Like, you can just tell when the ball's in the air, he's like, that is mine. His second big game-changing play.
If they score a touchdown here, I got a feeling he might be done.
Got it. Turning it on. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the wideout. Tough run here. It's Scott. Nowhere to go.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given him some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job.
We had a chance at a sack, and I don't know why my guys just, like, stopped. Okay, 4th and inches, they're going for it, though. I'm not surprised.
Less than a yard to go.
We're going to run this ball. Play up, play up, play up.
Trying to get the corner. Keeps it on the ground.
And we just weren't ready for the pitch.
And he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
So far in his first game, Mario Taylor doesn't look too much better than Will Hammond, straight up. He's thrown 2 picks. Granted, they were my fault, but still, he's...
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10.
Those turnovers have just been killer. NC State hasn't turned the ball over all game. I don't think we've gotten a sack in this game either. I hope that's not a sign that our edge rushers are going to be just completely less dominant now since we lost everybody last year. I hope not, but I got a sinking feeling. If this game is any indication, we might be in a little bit of trouble. And we can't catch that, of course. But it's like, guys, we got to be catching deep balls at this point, every possession. We got 4:15 left.
Fires to the wideout.
Hey, thank you.
It's Johnson.
We gotta go quickly here. We can't be lollygagging around.
And the Red Raiders want to pick up the tempo.
I probably shouldn't have picked this play. This is a swing pass. And everybody was kind of ready for talking. Let's get out of bounds, though. That actually worked out okay. But we need to keep passing the ball. We can't be running the football because we need to score a touchdown in like less than a minute.
Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
Look out!
Tried to run it.
Sack this defense all over it. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46?
We're wasting a lot of time with this motion play. And I can't get rid of the ball.
And they get him again. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming.
That's
It's
getting
incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
Well, opening night has gone just about as badly as I could have hoped.
They'll move the wide receiver.
Not as much as I could have hoped. See, this is why I'm still struggling. I'm still tired from work on Friday. Like, I can't focus properly, and that's why we're losing.
Second possible off this clock before they snap it. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend.
Wow, I mean, we're just getting eaten alive by this
On the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout.
Well, I got a feeling that a lot of people are going to be asking me in the media the same thing this week. Is there a quarterback controversy? Well, if Kamario Taylor performs worse next week like he did this week, Hammond, you might get back in there, son. I might just throw Taylor on the bench to light his fire and say, dude, you can't be throwing picks like that.
Hits inside. It's Scott. He gets enough for the 1st down.
I'm not even burning timeouts. This game is over. I mean, I'm not.
Clock still going. NC State with a fresh set of downs thanks to that running game. keeps it himself. The option, the keeper. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense.
So, opening night of our national championship defense goes horribly wrong. We lose by 10 points against number 25 NC State. We had terrible turnovers by our new quarterback, Mario Taylor. I mean, I'm controlling him, so I threw 2 picks with him. Our running game, on the plus side, our running game is just as good as it was last year with Hawkins. First play of the game goes for a touchdown. But a loss on opening night is a loss. Defensively, we could not stop their running game. We couldn't stop their rushing quarterback. We couldn't stop them at all tonight. We gave up 31 points to open the season against a ranked opponent. So I got to see who's on our schedule for next week because I kind of want to see how much does it get tougher? I mean, North Texas should be easier. We got to go on the road to play that game. So I'm going to jump in and play that game. But I think I'm going to simulate the BYU game and maybe the Utah game. And I mean, we got some more ranked opponents on our schedule this year. We played BYU last year. We played in the Big 12 championship game. So yeah, I'll play the North Texas game just to try to get things back on track. But then I'll simulate the BYU game, and then I'm going to go ahead and call the live stream for now. So yeah. So let's simulate to next week, and let's see how much we drop in the polls. Losing by 10 when we're 6th and they're 25th. Might be in the teens. Based on our loss. But we'll see what the polls decide to do with us. So we did drop. We are kind of where I thought we would be, number 15 in the country. So, yeah. Not an ideal way to start the season, but, you know, that's our first loss of the entire. I just thought of something. That is our first loss of the entire dynasty. Because we didn't lose at all last season. And that's my first loss of the dynasty since taking over the team. So, not exactly ideal. Okay, so let's get to recruiting this week. And let's see what we need to do. Let's see. We need a scholarship. Some guys probably do. Well, this guy locked us out, so it's not even worth it. There was this one guy that had it. There's a couple guys I think had us in the top 5. This guy did. And a scholarship. This guy had us at 6. This guy has us at 5th, so yeah, let's offer him a scholarship. Both these guys had us at 6. Let's offer him a scholarship. Let's do the same thing with him. Okay. Everybody's fully scouted. I want to see if anybody's locked us out because I haven't checked to see if anybody else has locked us out or something. He's got a deal breaker, but not been locked out. Deal breaker, playing style. Is anybody ready for a visit? Okay, if you guys are. This defensive tackle, Gammon, he's ready for a visit. Let's get him here against Utah. Let's go brand exposure. Akeem, yeah, this free safety. Looks like he's ready for a visit. Let's bring him here against Utah as well. Let's go Coach Prestige. Okay, Jameson, Mike linebacker. We really need to get a Mike linebacker. I don't think we didn't land anybody really last year that was really good. Athletic facilities, we're going to go with that with him. And the strong safety that's got us number 1 on his list. Already got a 50 for him. He can come against Utah as well. All right, let's go brand exposure with him. let's go kind of position by position here. Okay. So we took somebody off. We can add somebody else. Let's go guards. This guy, Honey, does not really have us anywhere kind of on his radar. But let me just see if maybe offering a scholarship to him might help things out a little bit. Let's go ahead and scout him. Let's also go Sim the House. Can we not do that? Okay, we did. For some reason the game is acting a little bit slower. I don't know why. Let's go Sim the House on this guy as well. Let's get to position by position here. Running backs. Dobbs we've kind of done a lot of our work on already. Avery. Cruz. Okay. Okay, well, time to get right after that debacle on opening night. We've got North Texas this week. This should be an easier matchup, so maybe we'll get right this week. Especially with Mario Taylor after throwing 2 picks. He did throw a touchdown. Maybe I need to get out and scramble with him more. That might be more of his style.
We're thrilled to have you with us from Denton, Texas, Apache Stadium.
So here we go. Facing off against North Texas.
Here on EA Sports College Football.
And we'll be on defense first, but you know what? I actually like that. Because after giving up all those yards on the ground last week, our defense needs to get out there and go hit somebody in the mouth.
The Mean Green offense will take the field.
Baron Tipton is their junior wide receiver. He is their player to watch.
This guy will sneak around, not always in the spotlight, but he is somebody you have to deal with.
All right, D.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, a lot of spots. Except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on
almost got a
offense,
sack, but still, finally we got some pressure on the quarterback. Generating basically no pressure last week. We didn't get 1 sack.
I love that we continue to see guys have real success.
And just let the tight end slip out the backcourt.
These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this
so North Texas likes to go with the no huddle.
He actually is the best player on this team, and he is option number 1.
He didn't catch that, thank you. I was like, if he caught that, I'm like, wow, okay, so this is actually going to be a challenge even in Week 2 with the unranked.
He had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking for a man, it's Sheffield. Fires to the middle. And wings it incomplete. North Texas lining
all right, D, come on, we got to get off the field.
Long.
I don't think we forced 1 punt last week. They run it on 3rd and 10. That was a questionable call. But at least we stopped him. All right, good job, defense. We needed that after what happened last week. Couldn't get the Wolfpack off the field.
It's like there's helium in that one.
Yeah.
And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback.
All right, let's get right with Mario Taylor this week at quarterback. 4 times he was sacked, and he threw 2 picks.
4 times and threw a couple of interceptions.
Yeah, that's bad. All right, Hawkins.
From the gun, it's Hawkins.
And they actually played that pretty well.
In his tracks, he got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. This time they'll throw it. Looking to the big
got Rylan, there we go. Hit him on the post.
An open man. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Cuts it upfield. It's Hawkins.
Yeah,
Enough
Hawkins.
to move the chains. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. Off play action on first down.
Almost threw a pick,
Finds a soft spot.
but he caught it. Wow.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. That last completion left him with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain.
3 yards to
Sometimes
go.
you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes.
You know what?
They understand the formation.
I'm going to trust Hawkins.
It might
3rd
be
and
a
2.
run, play
Run the
the
ball.
percentages,
Run the ball.
And then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near
Good
the
block.
line of scrimmage.
Good job,
Everybody's got to
Hawkins.
pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big
All right.
fella right in the middle.
The Red Raiders kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Taylor wants to throw it. And here's
Are you kidding me, Taylor?
behind the line.
The Cash Cleveland almost ran forward to get those yards back.
QB's got to keep 2 hands
Come on,
the
Taylor.
ball as well.
Hold on to the
They're very
ball,
lucky
dude.
after that fumble that the offense jumped them.
So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range.
Good job, Hudson.
They've got him corralled.
Well, Hudson got us back into
You
range.
can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and
It's
short.
batted down.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive.
I don't think that's
and
a
I think
make.
they stay aggressive because they know they're in
Hey,
field goal
wait,
range.
it is.
They got that
Okay, all
money in
right.
their
So at
back
least we're on the board with a field goal,
And it
but
slips just inside that
not an
right
ideal
upright.
first drive.
And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but
That was
nice job executing. He
decent play
keeps
there.
doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. Finds his man. It's Martin.
Early in the game as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
2nd down, going to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Tipton.
All right, they got a first
That'll
down.
move the chains. It'll be a first down for North Texas. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. It's complete to the right. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Looking downfield, it's Sheffield. Throws to the wideout.
Wide
Out
open.
wide left, it's Tipton.
That's their star
And they'll
receiver
move
right
the
there.
chains and a good way to wrap up the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period.
3-0 though is not exactly where I was hoping to be with that first drive.
Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. First play of the period, first down here. Run inside. It's Alexander. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Solid
Seems like our
pickup
guys are
of
just
4 on first
hesitating
down and 2nd and
like,
6.
to make the tackle. Like, go up
After
and
that
hit
run,
him.
Getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up. Defense has to be ready.
I gotta stop trying to use with the linebackers because I feel like when I try to do that. Okay, 3rd and 4. Come on, guys. Let's try to get off the field, please. You know what? Let's keep the play this.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Can't hang on.
Nope,
after
he
the
dropped
hit,
it.
and it'll be 4th down.
They're going for it though.
They could tie the game here with a field goal, but instead looks as if they'll go for it
On
on
field.
4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it.
He needs the back wide open for the
And he's
first.
brought down, but he picks up the first
Oh.
down, and the gamble pays off.
Stop anybody.
From From the red zone, looking for a man. Left side, it's Tipton. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. They'll move the tight end. They'll test the right side.
Oh, thank you.
Stopped right there. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. To throw, it's Sheffield. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Turns it
You seriously
upfield.
got that?
He steps out of bounds, but not before he has enough to set him up 1st and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll dial up the run.
He walks in for
touchdown, North Texas. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3.
Thank you.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they
Quite frankly, Mario Taylor, I don't know if I trust you throwing the football right now, dude.
Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. There he goes. Nice.
But I trust our running game more. If we do any passing, it's going to be easy stuff.
Hey, on this drive, we're
like, just complete the short pass to Gintry.
We're going to be more physical. First 2 plays of the drive are run plays, and both have had success. The players have gotten the message very, very clearly. We have got to come out here. We've got to win the line of scrimmage.
After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Might have picked
that was kind of a slow developing run play. Probably should have done something
time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. Looking to throw for it. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete.
Really nice job by the defense,
Going for it.
Aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that 3rd and short.
And we throw a pick. Oh my. Taylor, you're done. You're done.
Stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
We're putting Will Hammond back in.
Let's send the tight end in motion. Play action on 1st down.
Oh, we almost got a sack.
Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. They don't need a bunch on 2nd down. On play action. Timed it perfectly.
Didn't have a prayer get caught. All right. 3rd and 10. Come on, defense. We can get a stop here. It would be so great.
Back to throw. It's Sheffield. Another incompletion on 3rd
3 straight
down.
incompletions. All right.
North Texas will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into
next offensive possession. Everybody's going to be surprised. You're putting Will Hammond back in? Yes, I am putting Will Hammond back in. Kamario Taylor, you're benched for the rest of the day. Going back to the guy that won us the national championship last year. Will Hammond, get in there, quarterback.
Time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Snaps it. They'll throw to start the drive. Caught in the backfield. It's Hawkins.
Straight play didn't work well there.
They don't fall for the screen. Great job retracing.
Sorry about all those things I said about you, Hammond. All that slack to just put you back in.
Just barely got
Still can't complete passes.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Really
All
nice
right.
job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
2-minute timeout.
Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. And the Red Raiders will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to keep it in the air. Trying to make magic with his feet.
There you go.
Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. At the 35.
Hawkins, oh, I thought he might go house there.
All the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Red Raiders moving quickly to the line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play call. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
It's 1st and 10 from the 13. They'll run it. It's Hawkins. Maybe some room here.
Almost. Okay, they call a timeout.
Almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. The defense.
All right, inside zone. Come on, Hawkins. Punch this in.
And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first.
There we go. Around and in.
Touchdown.
Second touchdown of the season for Hawkins.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season?
All right, we got the lead back.
First game, he scored early in this one. Defenses
we needed
at
that.
this point don't have any answers for
Not
this.
saying putting Will Hammond in helped all that drive, but you know what? Had a nice scramble with him. So I put him back in the game.
And it'll be a touchback.
I mean, our passing attack was nothing really spectacular last year, and it looks like even with Kamario Taylor, it was looking just about the same. So you know what?
Motion from the wide receiver.
That's why I decided to put Will Hammond back in.
To the air, it's Sheffield.
Nice, and we get a sack on defense.
Down he goes at the 18. North Texas.
Maybe putting Hammond back in is just making the rest of the team feel good. It's like, that's right, coach. Like, put in the guy that's won a championship for us. Albeit it was, a lot of the team doing well. It wasn't just him, but still, he's a national championship winning quarterback. Put him back in. That's what I'm doing. I put him back in.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Incomplete, 4th and 10. I don't think we can really do much with the 20 seconds left. I know we get the ball to start the second half. So that'll be nice. We can get a good return by Hudson. Oh, no. Okay, well, that actually wasn't.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will
try
inside
something deep.
We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass.
God, Hudson. Oh, my goodness. I'm out.
And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds.
55 yards? No, that's too far. Might be a crazy idea, but I feel like try one more play. Get down quick. Come on, Jones.
Wants to throw one first. Unloads.
And I blew the chance to do it. That was on me completely. All right. Well,
make the play to stop the scoring opportunity.
Both quarterbacks don't miss.
Fresh set of downs going up top. Fires left. Pass is incomplete.
All right, halftime.
And half comes to a
10-7. I was hoping we would be beating North Texas by more points than this, significantly more. But we're up to half, and we're sticking with Hammond for the rest of this game.
So let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. Let's open things up with Georgia Tech.
Even though we threw a pick. But it was towards the end of the half, so it's almost kind of like, no harm, no foul. Nobody scored all field. Meanwhile, Georgia Tech pulls off the upset against number 6 Tennessee. We took our spot in the polls after we lost in week 1.
Here now, some other games you may have interest
what else is going on?
Social media has
Texas,
some sharp opinions about the
number 21, Texas gets beat soundly by Ole Miss. Memphis shuts out Arkansas State. Okay.
Now back over to your game in Denton.
All right. All right, here we go.
To start things here in the second half.
It's kind of really giving me vibes of last year that when we run the football, we're going to be in good shape anytime we do that. So whether it's, even though it was Dickey last year and now it's a new guy in Caleb Hawkins, look at this. These holes are wide open outs. He already has over 100 yards. Back to first 2 games as a Red Raider, he's rushed for over 100 yards in each. He rushed over like 150 in the first game, actually. Oh, I picked the wrong hole there. That was my own fault. I tried to make him go left and he stayed right.
We need a little help over here. Can you help us out and put some points on the board?
Give to the back. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
I'm sticking with the run. 3 yards to go. Let's run it again.
Trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49.
There we go.
On his feet at the 40.
Got Hawkins.
He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And the Red Raiders have their offense in high gear. Keeping it on the ground inside.
Cameron Dickey finally checking into the game.
To the 25-yard line, they move the
That's another thing. You can take one guy out, plug in another great running back. We're loaded at running backs. It's unbelievable the talent we have. Getting Hawkins in the portal was something I didn't expect, but here we are.
9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short.
Oh yeah, that was doomed from the start.
They stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on the 1st down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain, short yardage.
You know what? I still trust the run, even though it's 4 yards.
And now you're having to probably dial up a throw.
And I'm glad I did. Hawkins gets another first.
Consistency from the guys up front.
Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. The Red Raiders pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking for space, it's Hawkins. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no
his risk of injury is going up. I got to stop running the ball on every play. He's already getting tired.
Still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Sets his feet, it's Hammond.
Oh, Ryland, good catch.
They get it down
Not an easy catch, got it.
Pass play in prime position for a score.
These
Seam
third
divide
downs are so critical in deciding the outcomes of football games, especially when you start to get closer to the end zone. You drill it.
Here we go, Hudson. 6. Good throw, Hammond. That was a short throw, but he got it there. There you go, Will.
The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You did your job.
All right, got a 10-point lead. We're looking a little bit more comfortable now.
We're in great shape. So
Hawkins, once again, though, was the main catalyst to that drive. But, okay.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And
Do the hit stick there and make a fumble, but he didn't.
Leave it up to the offense on the next drive.
Scoring on the opening drive there was big. Gave us a double-digit lead.
At the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Not much doing
Way to
there.
contain him.
Gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. North Texas in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And we get a sack.
Pass rush is
Way to go.
Tackle him at the 19.
Good job, Johnson.
And this offense just
Jojo.
find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are
3rd
really
and 16. That's a long way to go.
Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch.
Almost got a pick with Dingle right there, but hey, force a punt. That's good.
North Texas will have to punt it away.
Righto.
Trying to get started.
Good return, Hudson.
Oh, what a cut!
Ooh! Thought he might have a chance to go there, but still, great return by Micah.
Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Straight ahead, it's Hawkins. And brought down.
Might not have picked the exact right hole right there with Hawkins, but still. All right, well, that's the end of the 3rd quarter. We're looking good. 17-7. Hopefully we can score a few more times and blow them out in the 4th quarter and look better. We have 159 rushing yards. once again, the running game has been the main catalyst. It is looking a lot like last year's offense in terms of the running backs being the main beasts of the offense. But I don't have a problem with it. We got 3 good ones. I mean, now, with getting Hawkins in the portal, we're loaded at running back.
They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32.
Although I am a little bit worried about Hawkins' amount of carries because his risk of injury is starting to go up. His wear and tear is starting to get to him. But still grinding up yards, picking up first downs for us. Let's try to mix in some throws here.
And the Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Hammond. Fires to the big fella. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. That last connection just a hair short of the first down, but it opens an array of opportunities on 2nd and short. And again finds no.
Well, they're coming up to play the run a lot more now, so I have to
the Red Raiders come to the line trying to
change
find
things
a
up
way
a
to
little
convert
bit.
on 3rd and very short. Right at the line.
Picks up another first down. There you go, Hawkins.
Set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll run it.
Trap play works perfectly, and Hawkins gets in for his 2nd touchdown of the day.
The offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes.
Well,
to feed this man the
even
ball.
if Taylor was in there, I think the results would be similar, but I'm going to stick with Will Hammond. Next game, I'm going to change the depth chart in the screen, in the main menu, and I'm going to put Hammond back in as the starting quarterback. Because I think he's proven that he came in, even though he threw a pick, but he came back for a touchdown. I think he's still a better suit for the offense. Even though he's got a lower overall, I think he's just a better suit for the offense right now. We might have a quarterback controversy brewing. Try not to make it very much like that, but I'm sticking with the hotter hand right now. And right now, I'm going with him for a little while here. Until he starts going off the rails, you know, he's going to be our starting quarterback. He proved that he still deserves the job. Maybe putting him on the bench to start the season lit his fire, and he saw Taylor struggle in week 1. I mean, Taylor has not played well. He's already thrown 3 interceptions in 2 games. And he just wasn't playing well. They go for it, and they don't get it. Game is basically over. So Hammond's deserved to still
position for this offense. Gives it. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Looking downfield, it's Hammond.
Oh, there's a flag down, though. Pass interference.
Flag on the field. We'll see what that's about.
On us? Simmons?
So the penalty will not be enforced.
All right, well, let's just go for the field goal.
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board.
And our kicker misses, of course.
Not a chance. So guys,
yeah, our kicking is not nearly as good as it was last year with Harrington. That's a fact.
Man, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And
ooh, that screen didn't work well. Our lineman was right there to make the play.
Points off the scoreboard there.
North Texas now has a ton of work to do here on 2nd down. Snaps it in the shotgun.
I like the play call off.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot.
Take that.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't.
Martin almost did.
What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He'll try to do it himself.
All right. 2-minute timeout, 4th and 10. This is it for North Texas.
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Fires to the wide out.
And we get a pick to end it.
Man, they just can't get anything going. And
All
they'll
right.
close in on him
Nice
after
job.
a good
Finally get a
return
turnover
the
on
interception.
defense. Peyton Morgan
That's
with
kind
the
of what
pick.
this offense has done all day.
Not a
They
bad
have
time for a
struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when
Hawkins with the spin said, "Get off me, man."
They throw the eye.
Yeah.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense is.
Gonna take my time with running the ball the rest of the
time. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Right back to the well.
Hawkins gone again. Third rushing touchdown of the day for Caleb Hawkins.
That's his third touchdown
Heisman campaign starting? Maybe.
Well, obviously, this team didn't get the start they wanted to on the year coming into this
Well,
one.
needless to say, after being down 7-3, we absolutely dominated the rest of the season, which was good for me to see because we needed that after losing in week 1 last week in an upset loss. Made the change at quarterback. I'm not saying that Will Hammond changed everything, but it seemed like that some more of those throws were able to be completed, and then again, I think he threw for ultimately less than 100 yards, but still, I felt more comfortable with him than I had with the starter Taylor. Not ruling out Mario Taylor playing again this season, but I'm saying that at least for the next game, maybe the next couple of games, I'm going to put Will Hammond in there. And probably maybe Sim the next 2, see how he does. Then maybe I'll decide kind of what I need to do.
On that last one, it's 2nd and 11. Holds on, it's Tipton. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Throws to the wideout. Rolls it in. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. North Texas has it going to work with another first down. They'll throw it from the red zone. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Good hands in there by the defense.
Our defense definitely played better today.
2nd and long here.
You know, we got some more pressure on the quarterback in this game. We got our first turnover with the pick by Peyton Morgan. We got speaking of sacks, we got another sack right there. I fight. So our defense played better, the offense played better, but most importantly, my biggest takeaway, Caleb Hawkins might have a chance to run away with the Doak Walker Award if he plays as well as he did today. Almost 200 yards, 3 touchdowns on 28 carries. I know that's a lot of carries for the day, and he was starting to get worn out. But running the football today absolutely led us to victory. We scored 31 points, and we win 31-7, picking up our first victory of the season. So no worries about slipping up in the polls this week after winning a game like that. So that was pretty big. Getting back in the win column after getting upset in week 1 in our first game since our national championship victory was pretty big. Pretty big for the recruits, too. We don't want to lose all this momentum we got from winning that championship, and recruits all of a sudden like, oh, they're not what they used to be. As long as we win, those recruits are going to continue to be interested in us. I'm going to get some steps in really quick, guys, while I talk. So, next up, we got even though North Carolina State was a big game, this is probably our biggest game of the year. Going into conference play against BYU, who, of course, we met in the Big 12 championship game last year. We've beaten them the last 2 years for the Big 12 championship, and I know they're going to come at us with everything they have. But I'm going to risk the sim for this game. BYU actually is kind of like us. They're 1-1. I don't know if they lost in week 1 or 2. And we actually went up in the poll by 2 spots going into this week. We went from 15 to 13. So with us dominating North Texas, an American Athletic Conference team, which everybody expected us to do, and we did, and got back to our winning ways, going against BYU this week should be a pretty big matchup. Another thing that I'm also thinking about for Madden 27 is, and y'all can kind of tell me what you may think. And I've tried to look at like teams that I haven't rebuilt in the last few seasons, like who I should rebuild. You know, should I try the Cleveland Browns again, like I did last year, but just couldn't find a way to get them any better, or should I go with something else? I don't know. But I'll focus on that probably after I get done with whatever I want to do with the Cowboys. Because the Cowboys franchise in Madden 26, it actually took me a while to get them to win the Super Bowl. I think it took me like 5, maybe 6 seasons, and Dak Prescott had retired in order for me to do it. So I had to win it with an entirely new quarterback. But I don't know, as far as like rebuilds. That's what I really like to do in Madden most of the time. Rebuild teams and use real life rookies if I can to try to get them, try to rebuild those teams into a champion. All right, so let me go ahead and make the quarterback change permanent because I have to adjust that in the depth chart in this screen because obviously Kamario Taylor is still as QB1. But Will Hammond, putting him back in as the quarterback, send these 2 games and see how he does. Let's go ahead and we're going to go ahead and do recruiting in the practice plan. So, yeah, we're going to do actually no, I'm going to do no practice for Hawkins. Let him rest up. And let's go and get into recruiting. Are we getting any close with anybody? Well, this guy locked us out. Who else has locked us out at this point? We might have a few that have already done that. Swoop locked us out. So did Regis. Slater also did. And so did Cruz. Okay, so we do have some spots open now. What about, let's see, outside linebackers. Corners. Yeah. This guy Boozer, I think he definitely deserves a scholarship offer. I think we're like 9th on his list, but can't hurt to give it a shot. That's also maybe, well, we can't really, let's go contact friends and family. And let's also do, you know what, let's save that actually. Is anybody ready for a visit? Let's check that first. Okay, we actually have a few guys that are. Yeah, this guy, he's ready for a visit. Kansas State. Let's go playing style with him. Chun. Okay. Oh, Chun and Chubb. If we land both those guys, that'd be great. But Chubb has us number 1 on his list. So I want to kind of, oh, we don't have enough points. We only have 5 points left. Okay. Well, who needs a scholarship? Because we probably have enough for that. Is there anybody that needs a scholarship who has us like at least in the top 5? Okay, this guy does. The Stevens tackle, his Legend Osai. What a name. What a name, son. All right. So that's recruiting done for this week. Let me just double check the depth chart and make sure that Will Hammond is right now as QB1. He is great, like I said. So what I'm thinking about doing is that we let me see what games do we have on the schedule right now coming up. Okay, so we've got BYU and also Utah. Utah's 0-2. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to simulate these two games and see what happens. Okay, this is the first time I've simulated during this entire dynasty. Did we beat BYU or did they get their revenge on us? And it looks like we did not. So we lost to BYU. How bad was it? So we lost by 8. We lost 31-23 at home. No, on the road. So now we have to play Utah at home. They're 0-2, and we have now dropped to number 20 in the polls. So if we lose this game against Utah coming up, we'll be in trouble. Let me take a look at, if I can, I want to take a look at maybe the box score from that game and see how Hammond did. So how did he perform in his first game back as a starter? Okay, so Hammond, he actually played well. 311 yards. He was sacked twice. He did not throw an interception. Guess we just weren't enough. Defense wasn't enough. So Hammond actually didn't play poorly. So because he didn't play poorly and throw a bunch of picks, I'm not going to take him out just yet. But we got this game against Utah, which is pretty big for a home game because we got a bunch of recruits that are coming to town this week. So this is pretty big. So, let's see. Increased, week off. I'm going to do, no practice for fight. So we're going to do that. All right, let's go to recruiting. See what happened on that front. I got a feeling that some kids are starting to lock us out. Yeah. This guy's already committed to Texas. This guy's locked us out. So is this guy. Okay, so we didn't get a whole lot of kids locking us out. We have 5 spots now available. Corners. Let's go ahead and add this guy. Free safeties. We need to add one of those. I'm actually going to go ahead and add 2 free safeties. We don't have a center recruited right now, so let's see if we can add one. Big time interested. I guess a 2-star, he's open. Let's see if maybe we can kind of convince him. Okay, so what do we not have any recruit at all? We don't have any kickers or punters. Okay, we're 35 out of 35. Free safety has us 9th, but maybe offering him a scholarship will increase his interest. The safety does too, so let's see about him. All right, we only have 10 points left to spend. Let's offer a scholarship to this D tackle. Let's see, who else needs a scholarship? And somebody who maybe has us in the top 5. Okay, but there was somebody who had a 7. Yeah, this guy. All right, let's see if that helps. Probably not much, but give it a shot. Okay. That's recruiting for this week. I'm going to risk the simulation again. Utah is 0-2. We're 1-2. Come on, guys. Big 12 Offensive Player of the Week, Malcolm Simmons, 11 catches, 128 yards, 2 touchdowns. I'm guessing Will Hammond had a pretty productive day, too. And we beat Utah with some recruits in the audience. Great. How good did we win? Okay, we actually won by 17 points. Well, giving up 32 is still a little bit concerning, but overall, pretty good game. Will Hammond, 377 yards. He had another 300-yard game, 4 TDs, no picks. I think it's settled. We're going to stick with Will Hammond as the starting quarterback. We're sticking with him. So that helps us get to 2-2, but we have a tough game coming up next week against Kansas State. But I'm going to save that for the next time I get back into this dynasty. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the live stream for now, guys. Thank you all for tuning in. I know it's been a while since I've gotten back into the Texas Tech dynasty. I will say, based on how the first quarter of the season has gone, this is not going to be an easy defense of our title. We've already lost 2 games, 2 more than we did the previous year because we didn't lose any games in the first year. So this is going to be a little bit of a challenge to try to repeat. But it looks like with Will Hammond, sticking with him as quarterback, I know we got Kamario Taylor in the portal, but he hasn't played well in the first game and a half. So we're going to stick with Will Hammond. And right now I'm not yanking him until he gets injured or he gives me a really good reason to pull him. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the stream for now. And I will see you guys in the next video, which will be something with Madden 27. And like I said, what I'm thinking about doing is doing a first impressions video. I know that the launch date for Madden is the 13th, which I believe is, I want to say that's Thursday of this week coming up. So I might do a first impressions video on Thursday night, kind of like I did with College Ball 27, but I'll have to see if I can do that. But I got a feeling I will because I'll be off work in time to do that. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.